is Amanda Milan. Today is July 6, 2019. Today I'm going to do week 1 of the endocrine system. And what I'll do is I'm going to label 3 structures. So in our request is to show a partner or someone how to digitally label the structure. So I'm going to use our example from our lab exercise. It's a pituitary gland. What I gotta do is I gotta label. I know I'm gonna say most of these wrongs, and I do apologize, but I'll try my best. So we got the acidophil cell, the basophil cell, and the nucleus of the pituitary cell. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna try my best and show you basically how to do it. I unfortunately don't know how to do it. A presentation off the computer using like presentation. I don't even know the system, what it's called, but I'm gonna show you from my phone and I will show you how I do it personally. So basically, you need to have a Google account, of course. You download it from your MyLAPU. Open this guy up. Make sure you share it. Right there, there's a share button, because if you don't share it, you can't get these images. Right? So you share it to your account. You open up all of these drawings. It's called a Google drawing. That's just like a blank canvas where you can use and you can label things, or you can draw on things. You can I guess you can edit, basic things. So in my case, what I'm doing is I'm gonna take this image, put it onto the canvas, and start labeling. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hit this photo. We'll hit Control C, which in terms means copy. We'll go back to the canvas. Make sure you click on the canvas so it's selected. Control V as in Victor. That will pull up the picture. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead and crop. Usually, you can just open it up, and I'm sure Professor probably made it like this, that we can label this area. Utilize this area to label, but in my case, I like to keep it small, because I want the image to get, bigger, and I want to see things because I'm blind. So anyways, I'll crop the image. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch this guy out as far as I can and flush it to the end of the canvas. If you go over that line there, will turn red. So I'm gonna go back, make sure that I'm on the canvas, or at least on it. There we go. Obviously this thing is really stretched out, so I'm gonna see what happened. I'm gonna move this up here. Maybe I went over on the bottom, I just can't see it. So I'm gonna try to crop it down a little bit and pull it back up. Yep, there we go. I went over a little bit, so thank God for those red lines that I can show you. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm flushing it. Now, from my beliefs, this particular gland is this here is a posterior of the gland, and this is the anterior of the gland. That's what I'm believing. So, starting first, we're gonna go with the acidophil cell, which produces GH tropic and non-tropic and PRL non-tropic cell. So, it's usually stained red. In this photo, it don't look red. It looks like blue and purple. And yeah, so what I have noticed about the acidophil cell and the basophil cell is that the acidophil cell is more of a lighter stain color. Usually it's supposed to be like a red color. The basophil cell is usually stained blue, but in this case it looks like it's a solid color, more of a blue purple color. So we'll start with the first one, the acidophil cell. So when you're in your Google drawing, you're gonna go into this bar here. You click on that T, it means text box. Go ahead, and I believe in this photograph, the acidophil is right around here. I can see some here. I think it's that guy there. So what I'll do is I'll click the space. I like to bold things, so I'm gonna go Control B as in Bravo. I'm gonna start typing the name. Oh, acidophil cell. Now I'm gonna make this box fit to the word, because if I keep it open big and I happen to click around, it's always gonna pop up, so I can't really do things. So I'm gonna put it down here because I believe this guy somewhere around here. So anyways, what I'll do is I'll go back up to that bar there. I'll click on this line and it's gonna produce a line for you. So I believe the region is here for the cell. What I'm gonna do is I'll drag a line to the word. Done. Now next, the basophil. So like I was saying, I think it's around this area because it's more of a stain, a solid stain. So control B as in Bravo again, basophil cell. See, if I was to leave both of them open, right? These two long boxes, if I left that open and I just happen to want to go to this line here, it's always going to click on that box because it's so long. So that's why I always fit it to the word and then I move it. So I don't like it like that, so I'm going to stretch it a little bit. So again, I'm going to go back to that line, that box for the line. I'm going to go to the basal cell. So I think it's around this area. There we go. I mean, I really don't like that gap here. So there's a image of, there's a request for a scribble, but I don't have the best hand. So if I scribble, that line would be a wave, not straight. So in this case, I usually would just delete it. Oh, I would delete this line here and start again real quick. So select. There you go. Now next, go back to the text box again. We're gonna look at the nucleus part. So what I'll do is, I know that for the nucleus of the podocyte, so I usually assist in the storage and release of the neuropophyseal hormones. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's usually stained dark purple, and I know it's usually in the posterior range, so around here. So what I'll do is I'll navigate and I'll make sure, let's just say here or here, there, those could be options. So what I'll do is Control Bravo again, Control B, put in the word see, in this case I forget how to spell it, so I'll go back. Sometimes you just gotta do it. So I'll highlight this word here. That's what we're looking up. Control C, Control Charlie, go back to the drawing again. Control V as in Victor. Now we got the word there. I'm gonna Control A, select it all. Control B again to bold it. And then I want to make sure that it's to the left, so I'm gonna align it to the left of the text box. So you saw how that moved. Now we're gonna fit this here. I'm gonna double click in the box again, Control A, Control All. Make sure it's in a size 12 where we can see it. Oh, maybe size 14. Okay, maybe it's just a text. We'll just make it different. See, sometimes it's trial and error. There we go. So because I like things that have names and make sure that it's correct. Anyways, fix this guy. Put this up here. Now what I believe is that it's around this area, posterior. So I'm gonna go ahead and label it. I'll click that line again. I'll say maybe it's this. Not maybe, I'm sure it's this. There you go. So we got 1, 2, 3 labels of the pituitary gland. Again, this is Amanda Milan. Today is July 6, 2019. I went well overdue of my time. I apologize, Professor. But aloha. Thank you.